Hi guys, welcome to day 5, Stoptober 2024. I was going to do a brief catch up for the week, but instead, because I've realised that it's Saturday, it's weekend, and a lot of you out there are social smokers, what I would say to you, here are 5 tips that will help you get through this weekend, or indeed any weekend, or indeed any social situation where you smoke. Tip number 1. Only wear a coat or a jacket. It's cold here in the UK, or getting colder, but only wear a coat or a jacket that would keep you warm in the pub or in the club or in somebody's house, wherever you're going. And what I mean by that is don't get an all-encompassing jacket that will keep you warm in all weathers, because what you want to be is warm in the pub or in the club, but you don't want to be warm when you go out to the smoking area. So when you go out there and you're cold, that's a good thing, because it will just prevent you going out there. So just be careful of your layers of clothing. That's the first one. The second one, hang out with a non-smoker tonight. Have a friend on your arm, or stand there and be having conversations with somebody that's a non-smoker. Again, the reason for this is because when everybody else gets up and goes out to the smoking area, you've still got a buddy next to you and you're not feeling uncomfortable because they're at one end of the table and you're at the other, and you feel pressured to go outside. So there's a really good tip. And you could even at some point tell them that you're giving up smoking so they can hold onto your arm and prevent you going out when you really want to. So tip number 3, hold your drink tonight and take sips of your drink with the opposite hand to the one that you normally do. So for instance, I know that people that are right-handed will pick up their drink in their right hand and they will smoke in the smoking section in their left hand. But if you're holding your drink in your left hand, that hand is already occupied. It's going to make you less likely to smoke because your mind is already going to have something in your smoking hand. It's a weird one, but it actually works. And the 4th tip is while you're actually drinking or taking sips of your drink with your opposite hand, is occasionally look outside if you can see the smoking area from where you are, or look outside of the window at how terrible the weather is. But look at the smoking area if you can see it from where you are, and pick the most miserable, cold, wet person that's really not enjoying themselves, and imagine that's you out there. Imagine that the reason that you're inside is because you don't want to get cold and you don't want to get wet and you don't want to be miserable. And if you've only got certain layers of clothing on, you know you're going to be, and it will prevent you going out there. And if you repeat that to yourself all the time, that you don't want to be miserable, that you don't want to be cold, that you're actually taking your mind off the smoking itself anyway. And the last one, tip number 5, is if you really do feel on the edge, because it is your first 5 days, if you really do feel on the edge, if you really do feel that you cannot go out tonight and not smoke, then just say no. Just don't go. I know it's a difficult one, but just do it. The thing about that is you will take ownership of your habit. You will take ownership of you saying, I definitely want to quit, because your future health, your future finances, and every night for the rest of your life being totally smoke free is more important than you going out tonight and blowing it. All right. So I hope all of that helps. You've got 5 tips there. The first one, only wear layers of clothing that will keep you warm inside. Number 2, hang on to a no smoking friend. Number 3, sip from a cup with a glass which is in your opposite hand. 4, look outside, spot how bad the weather is, spot a miserable person so that you become that miserable person in your head. And number 5, if all else fails, just say no. All right. I hope that helps you out. Follow me on @hypnotherapy sessions on all the social media, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at some point. All right. Take care, guys. Have a really good weekend, and I hope everything works out for you tonight. Take care. See you later.